Om. 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 Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. Namaskaram, everyone. So let's start our session.
Namaskaram.
Namaskaram. Mostly in this session, we want to conclude till Vibhakti Prakrana. Whatever is in a syllabus from where we have started, we need to conclude our chapter on Karaka or Vibhakti Prakrana. We already studied 3 different Vibhaktis and other 4 major Vibhaktis are remaining. Today we are going to complete that Vibhakti also. So let's start.
But Vibhaktis are 7, so we will complete only 4.
So we completed how many? Number 1, number 2, and number 6. So 3 completed, 4 remaining. Sambodhan, there will be not Sambodhan Ashtami Vibhakti. We are not that much is day-to-day useful, but still we will go through at end. Once we know these 7 fundamental Vibhaktis, we will go to that Ashtami Vibhakti also.
Okay.
Okay. Vibhakti Prakrana.
This Vibhakti is your unit 1 and unit 2 syllabus?
Yes. Vibhakti is.
Fine. Okay.
So once we complete this Vibhakti, and if you can learn some what we call some shlokas from Bhagavad Gita or Subhashitani, then and these alphabets and the other things that we have, subject, verbs, and this Vibhakti Prakran, Maheshwara Sutrani, and you know this Vyanjana Prakran from where this pronunciation is happening, and
Yeah.
then we are mostly cover for our unit test. So let's start with session 4 for Vibhakti Prakrana. Sometimes it's called as a Karaka Prakrana also.
ये वही है ना, कर्ता ने करण को कर्म से, यही है ना?
हाँ, same in Hindi. So Prathama Vibhakti call Karta Vibhakti subject, Dvitiya Vibhakti call Karma Vibhakti object. That how we can understand if something is written in our English language, then this is called to. Aham Devam Namami. So we are praying to whom? Praying to what? God, Devam. So we are changing that all name pada when we are adding this Vibhakti. So this postfix in English language or other language, it was like it's been separated, but in Sanskrit language, we are mixing together and making only one pad. So from that one padam, we can able to understand which vibhakti is. And once you understand vibhakti, you can understand what meaning this sentence is giving. So if a karma vibhakti, it is like object that is pointing out in any sentence, that if devam, then aham, I, is doing something to something else. Tritiya vibhakti call karanam or instrument, by, with, or through. Rakshasaha devena taditaha. Aham kandukena kridami. Aham hastena khadami. So whatever instrument, some tools that is required to complete any kriyas, verbs. So that instrument we are going to put this karanam vibhakti. In chaturthi vibhakti, receiver, we are doing, means a karta is doing some kriya for not for himself or herself, but for others. So to or for. Aham devaya duddhamanayami. Aham duddhamanayami. Aham duddhamanayami. Aham devaya duddhamanayami. So I am bringing that milk, but that milk is not for my own sake, that is for someone else. So for that, to whom or for whom I am doing this kriya, that is come under this chaturtha vibhakti called sampradana karaka. So when any sentence is given to you that I am praying for God or enlightenment, I am preparing for exams, I am learning Sanskrit. Oh, very good. But why are you learning Sanskritam? What is your purpose? What is your goal? It is going to define in Chaturtha Vibhakti. Aham jnanaya Sanskritam pathami. So I'm only learning this language for knowledge. Pariksharthaya, parikshartham uttirnayaha aham sanskritam pathami. So same thing, many kartas are doing same kriyas, but their bhavas, their purpose may be different. So to understand purpose, they find out this chaturtha vibhakti. Tritiya vibhakti, they are doing some kriyas. Okay, aham sanskritam pathami. But with what tool you are learning this language? So the tool is also important. Aham gachami. You are going. But how, which tool you are using? Are you going by bus? Are you going by train? Are you going by flight? So that sadhanam is also important. So sadhanam, tools, it will be tritiya. Purpose, it will be chaturthi. Panchami vibhakti called apadanam, point of separation, or point of separation from actual source. So aham adhyapakat sanskritam pathami. Aham gramat agachami. So you are doing any kriya, any actions, but by to do that kriya or action, you are separating or you are coming or getting something from higher or whatever that main source. So that you were connected with some main source and now you are getting that energy from that. So I am MSc Yoga pass out. Okay, that is fine. But from which university? What is your source of this yoga knowledge? I want to know that source, because so many yoga teachers are around and so many are claiming they have this knowledge and they have degrees, MSc, MA, whatever. So to authenticate, to understand what is real source of your knowledge, I need to ask this question of Panchami Vibhakti. From where you got this knowledge? It's so clear and so much fundamental knowledge you are getting. So I want to know source. I am not concerned about you now. I'm impressed with your knowledge and I want to find cause, because by seeing this effect, I want to find out cause. Why or what that giving you so much intense knowledge? So from where? And Sashti Vibhakti we already seen in last chapter. It's giving sambandha. Someone is possessing something. So you need to find out, just for curiosity. Okay, you are reading book, but which book or whose book you are reading, I want to find out. Saptami Vibhakti, Adhikarana. So here there are some kriyas are happening and these objects are there, but it is related to time and space. So all kriyas that we already know, it is bounded by time and space. Aham yogam karomi. Okay, that is fine. But where you are doing this yoga, when you are doing this yoga, because that is also important part. Okay, I'm doing meditation, but if I say aham brahma murute panchavadane dhyanam karomi, so that will have so much different effect when you are doing on some other time also. So time is very important in our day-to-day life. Space, location is also very important. So someone is curious about find out timing and space dimension, they are asking this question of Saptami Vibhakti. And first Vibhakti we already know, that is Karta Vibhakti. Same Karta, if we want to address same Karta, hello Suresh, how are you doing? So because there are so many kartas, so many subjects are there. So if I want to point to particular subject, I'm going to use this Ashtami Vibhakti, Sambodhanam. I am doing addressing someone. Hello, Mr. So-and-so. Hello, Mrs. So-and-so. To pronouncing their name of their karta, to find out or give special addressing of that particular subject. First is Prathama Karta Ramah Khadati. So if we are seeing any verbs, we need to find out who is doing this kriya. So by asking who, you are going to find out Karta. By asking what, Aham khadami, Ramah khadati, Ramah kim khadati, Ram, what is he eating? So that main very nearby object, without that object, this verb or this kriya or this action cannot completed, we call as a karma, mukhya karma. And then these are like secondary helpful tools to complete that karma and complete that action also. So karana, actual tools, by, with, through, sampradanam, that is for to or for, apadanam, from something, sambandha, os. And Saptami Vibhakti, or in, on, at, among, space and time. And Ashtami Vibhakti, where you want to separate this subject. You want to pronounce their name, address that particular person. This Supratyaya, we need to remember by heart. Same the Pratyahara Sutra that we have remembered, Ting Pratyaya. Same way, this Sup, pratyaya also we need to. There are 4 or 5 basic tables that we need to remember by heart from exam point of view. If they said, okay, right now sup pratyahara sutra, then you can just write down su aujas out shas ta bhyam bhis ge bhyam bhyas gasi bhyam bhyas ghas os am gi os su. And from this, all these 24, this vibhaktis, pratyaya is coming for different nama rupa. If akaranta pullinga, akaranta strilinga, napusaklinga, ukarant, ikarant, there are 15, 20 different nama roop. By adding and doing lots of what we call processing, they are coming. So we are not going deep down why this Ram and Su become Ramaha. We will not go into that deep detail, but say Ram Mool Shabda, and by adding Su, it become Ramaha. Ram Vatta Au become Ramau. Jas and Rama become Ramaha. So we just remember whatever is given, but these are pratyahar symbols that we need to remember by heart.
Now, can you just give again the screen? I was taking a screenshot.
Su aujas out shas ta bhyam bhis ge bhyam bhyas gasi bhyam bhyas gas os am gi os su. These are 24, actually 21 only, 8 we are not using. So there are 7 into 3, 21, this pratyahar, this pratyaya sutra, we need to remember for vibhakti.
In all the 24, this thing, in all the 24 declensions that we do, we'll have to use these only.
Only this one for any types of nama rupa, either akarant, ikarant, ukarant, pullinga, strilinga.
How come
Only
just
this.
take Ram? No, just take Ram and tell us. How will you do that? I'm not understanding.
No, that will require another, like what we call 8 to 10 hours to understand from Ram.
What is this for? What is this for? I get it.
Is Rama Rupa Siddhi. That is another subject to Rupa Siddhi Prakriya. That is a very different Prakriya of Rupa Siddhi. So if you want to learn, I will share some detail.
No, I'm not. I don't want to learn. I just want to know what is the relevance. I mean, is it our course material? This one.
See, this you need to remember. Yes, this is our course. This one, if in exam they are asking nominal suffix supratyaya, write down 10 marks, then yes, you need to write down as it is. You need to mug up, you need to remember by heart. There are no other way to understand this, because these are formulas. In the same mathematics, we need to remember formulas. And then once you remember formula, you need to work on that formula. E is equal to mc square. So that's, you just remember E is equal to mc square. Fx plus gx plus rx is delta theta plus a square b square c square. Same way, you just remember this. It is all mathematical calculation.
In our book, which is the chapter here in our book, Sanskrit book, this is there in our Sanskrit book.
Yes, it is also there. Here is also there. Both is good. The same way you need to remember. Same Pratyahara Sutra, Maheshwara Sutra. This is also we need to remember as it is. That other thing Pratyayani, that is also for Atmanepad and Parasmaipad. That is also we need to remember as it is.
Okay.
You know that, right? Thing pratyaya we already covered in for a verb. When we were working on verb, we have this thing pratyayani. So that also we need to remember as it is. No questions asked.
Okay.
Where is it? Okay, let me go. This. So this tip tas zi, sip tas tha, mip was mus for parasmaipad, for understanding these verbs, how these verbs are coming into picture. And for Atmanepad, ta atam za, thas atham dhvam, jat vahi mahim. This is also we need to remember without any questions also. There are 3 or 4 basic table we need to remember.
Never heard of them. That's why I'm asking.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
I never heard of them. Anyway, fine.
This is scoring subject, and this is like all mathematics. Once you go inside that, you are going to enjoy. Once you are much more deeper, you are going to enjoy so much fun and divinity is there. But it's initial stage, it will be tough.
Okay.
कर्ता कर्म करण संप्रादान अपादान अधिकरण. प्रथमा विभक्ति we already covered. बालः क्रीडति, अध्यापकः बालं पृच्छति, जननी बालाय फलं ददाति. लेट्स मूव. द्वितीया विभक्ति प्रातिपादिकम प्लस प्रत्यय. बालक बालकम, बालिका बालिकाम. This already we covered. Then we went through this Shashti Vibhakti. Whose book is this? Then to find out authority or who has this possession, that called Shashti Vibhakti. Etat pustakam, etat balakasya pustakam. So sya and yaha, nothing else. So pratipadikam plus sya, pullinga napusaklinga become balakasya, phalasya. And for Strilingam, Pratipadikam plus Yaha, it is Lata Yaha. Same we use for a Sarvanam also. So these sutras we need to remember. And once you remember this, how it will look like? It will look like this: Ekvachana, Dvivachana, Bahuvachana, Sapta Vibhakti, and these are like a subject to subject and multiple subject. Ho. Then this object: one, by, for, from, of, in. How it will look like? It will look like this. Ramah, Ramau, Ramaha, He Ram, He Ramau, He Ramaha. Ramam, Ramau, Raman, Ramen, Ramabhyam, Ramaihi, Ramaya, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyah, Ramat, Ramabhyam, Ramebhyah, Ramasya, Ramayoho, Ramanam, Rame, Ramayoho, Rameshu. This is for Akaranta Pullinga Shabda. Akaranta Strilinga. Rama, Rame, Ramaha, He Rame, He Rame, He Ramaha, Ramam, Rame, Ramaha, Ramaya, Ramabhyam, Ramabhihi, Ramayai, Ramabhyam, Ramabhyah, Ramayaha, Ramabhyam, Ramabhyah, Ramayaha, Ramayoho, Ramanam, Ramayam, Ramayoho, Ramashone. Same for Kshama and all Akaranta Srilinga, we will use same table. Napusaklinga.
We will memorize only 4 forms. One is Akarant, another is Akarant, then it is Ukarant, and then the Ikarant. We will memorize these 4.
For Pullinga, For
Strilinga also.
So
Lata is
let
Akar. Akar is for. And is it our subject only on the Pullinga?
No. Let me see. So for Akaranta we have, for a Pullinga we have Akaranta, Ikaranta, Ukaranta, Rikaranta, and Okaranta. So there are 6, and Takaranta also. Takaranta, Gachat, Gachan, Gachantau, Gachantaha, Gachantam, Gachantau, Gachata. So we have like 8 different noun for Pullinga.
So how much we have in our syllabus?
Everything, whatever it is. So let me see how many. 30. Then we have this Sarvanama also. So it's coming under like a 40, 45. And also 40 to 45. And also we have these numbers also. So once we'll Sarvanam and numbers also. So like 40 to 45, we need to remember 21, or if like 24. And the same like 45 to 50, we have verbs also. So bhavati, bhavatah, bhavanti, bhavasi, bhavatah, bhavatha, bhavami, bhavavaha. So the bhava, what we call bhavadi parasmai dhatue. So in a bhav, there are how many? Has, pat, raksh, vad, pach, gam, drash. So there are like 40 for kath. भक्ष ज्ञा चूर चिंत प्रच्छ क्री क्रू शु।
भूषण जी बेहोश होके गिर जाएंगे बॉस। आप गुरुजी एक बात आप इसको शॉर्ट बना के हम लोग को जरा एग्जामिनेशन के लिए थोड़ा सा गाइड कीजिए, नहीं तो हम लोग सारे तो बेहोश होके गिर जाएंगे। थोड़ा कुछ कीजिए।
चलो करते हैं। तो पहले तो ये एक बात हो गई कि 7 विभक्ति प्रत्यय है, that we need to understand. First thing first, okay? What I am telling you right now, if you cannot remember all 24, only try to remember first column. Okay, so if I am only focusing on this first column, Ramah Ramar, Ramah Ramam, Ramen Ramaya, Ramat Ramasya Rame, He Ram. So Ashtami I am putting at end. Ramah Ramam, Ramen Ramaya, Ramat Ramasya Rame, He Ram. Ramah Ramam, Ramen Ramaya, Ramat Ramasya Rame, He Ram. Same. Rama Ramam, Ramaya Ramayai, Ramayaha, Ramayaha, Ramayam, He Rame. Same way, just focus on only one part. So the same way what we have done in a sentence making also, if a sentence has 3 fundamental part that we called as a 33%, 33%, 33%. Okay. So we cannot want to eat everything that is in my dish. So I want to first have this roti, then chawal and this and that, and I'm slowly eating and digesting.
हम लोग पहला जो है टेबल वर्टिकली यदि करते हैं तो
Correct. Yes, that will be much more easier. So just only remember this.
So we are covered that way.
Yes, you are covered. So 33% is covered. Then what we will do again, we will bypass this dvivachana and go on bahuvachana, because most of in a sentence also we are focusing on bahuvachana. Then just say Ramaha. There are some codes are there. Once you start, you will see some pattern also. There are so many things. It will come into picture once you go on that way. Vertical way.
मैं अपने लिए बोल रहा हूँ. Maybe others are understanding more. I don't know. मैं एक चीज खाली कह रहा हूँ कि आप इसके बाद जो है आप हम लोग क्वेश्चन पेपर लेके थोड़ा सा बैठिए हम लोग के संग और हम लोग जरा प्रिपेयर कीजिए एग्जाम के लिए.
नहीं, first see, yeah, once you remember this stuff, yeah,
तो कर लीजिए. हाँ ठीक. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm interrupting a little bit. क्योंकि 45 दिन बाकी बचे हैं. ठीक है, चलिए, thank you.
हाँ, चलो. So this Rama shabda, then we have this Napusaklinga shabda that is called phalam. So phalam phale phalani, both are same. Phalena phalabhyam phalehi, phalaya phalabhyam phalebhyah, phalat phalabhyam phalebhyah, phalasya phalayoho phalanam, phale phalayoho phaleshu. And the same ikarant and same as a ukarant and all other things we have. Karana vibhakti. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry to interrupt. Whether the recording is going on, I didn't. Please check whether recording is going on.
Yeah, it's there.
Yes. Okay, I didn't see that one. Okay, thank you.
Okay. So, Karana vibhakti, that is called instrument of action. So, how I want to use this Karanam vibhakti? When any tools are there, I am going to use that. Sampradana vibhakti, that is I am doing for someone else. Apadana vibhakti, from where I am separating out. And adhikarana, which will be space related. These are saptakakaraha. We learned in last session. Kim will give you Dvitiya vibhakti. Bhavan pathati, Bhavan kim pathati, Bhavan pustakam pathati. Tritiya vibhakti. If I am asking katham, how are you doing? What tools are you using? So say aham pustakena pathami. I'm using pustak, I'm using book, I'm using internet, I'm using computer, I'm using some other resources to complete my action. Saptami Vibhakti, or like when and where. Saptami Vibhakti, what time and when or where you are doing your study. So Bhavan kada pathati, Bhavan kutra pathati. So aham गृहे पठामि, aham panchavadane pathami. So that will come as a saptami. Kimartham, purpose, that will be called chaturthi vibhakti. Why are you study? Aham gnanaya pathami. Panchami vibhakti, kutaha, from where you are studying, from where you are coming. Aham gramat agachami. So if you remember this saptakakaraha, many things is going to be clear in your vibhakti. What, when, where, how many, why, from where, and what kind. Right now we are focusing on Pullinga. Ramaha pathati. So this is my subject and this is my verb. Now I want to start from first vibhakti to seventh vibhakti. Okay, this is how I want to travel. So Ramaha pathati. Now I want to add Dvitiya vibhakti. Someone is asking now write sentence with use of Dvitiya vibhakti. So I know Pratipadik plus pratyaya. So here I am asking question of a verb what. So Ram pathati. Ramah kim pathati? Ramah pustakam pathati. So I'm going to level number 2. You are in a standard 1. Now if you can crack this, you will go to standard 2. So I know now that, okay, what Ram is pathati. I want to ask third question. This is second standard. Now I want to go to standard 3. What is my question? In Vibhakti Pratyaya, what tool are you using, okay, to complete your action? So with what? So Ramaha, he is using his hand to hold this book, and by holding this book, he can able to complete action of reading. So Ramaha hastena. Ena pratyaya. Here you are putting ena pratyaya, that we already know. This is a tritiya. Hastena, again same. Pustakam pathati. So if you can crack this, prathama, dvitiya, tritiya, and your same word, you pass your standard 3. Now let me move to standard 4. What will be question? See, that question you need to remember. The purpose. Fourth is always purpose. Why are you reading? Why Ram is reading something? Why he is doing? That question is coming. Purposeful action. So is this purposeful? Is okay, reading. But what for enjoyment is reading, or what is the purpose? So that purpose, to identify this purpose.
इसलिए
हाँ, why? किस लिए?
इसलिए
क्यों पढ़ रहा है? क्यों पढ़ रहा है? Why he is reading? So Ramaha, why he is reading? Jnanaya. So here ena pratyaya, here aya pratyaya. chaturthi. And the same, pustakam pathati. So you are into 5th standard. What will be my question?
Is it in will come in this? In
No, what is name of this Panchami Vibhakti? From where?
okay.
From what? What will be your source of inspiration? So karta, karma, karan, then
संप्रदान हो गया,
apadan, apadan and adhikarana. So karta, karma, karana. See, only we need to remember that 7 vibhaktis or 8 vibhaktis name, Sanskrit name, karta, karta vibhakti, karma vibhakti, karan, then sampradan. It's mostly like the purpose. And this 4th, this 5th is apadana. So that will be source of knowledge. So Ramaha adhyapakat aya pratyaya. At pratyaya, sorry, at. So Ramaha, from where is learning this great understanding of Jnanam? So Ramaha adhyapakat jnanaya pustakam pathati. Till now is clear.
This is apadan. Putta.
Now let's go to Sashti Vibhakti. It is called Sambandha. So Ramaha adhyapakat. This is Panchami.
You are saying Shashti, no?
No, but the same sentence.
Right. Adhyapaka sa.
Adhyapakat jnanaya. Pustakam dvitiya. And then pathati hastena. And this is my verb. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is clear. So now let me go to Sambandha. So whose? We need to ask whose book? Pustakam. Kasya pustakam pathati. So I may said, okay, whoever their friend. So I will just say Lakshman. So Lakshmanasya pustakam pathati. So Ramaha adhyapakat jnanaya hastena Lakshmanasya pustakam pathati. So this Lakshmanasya, Sya Pratyaya we already covered. This is Sambandha. Whose book Rama is pathati. Now again ask where or when. Ramaha pathati, Ramaha kada pathati, or Ramaha kutra pathati. So we have this sapta kakaraha. We just only need to use this sapta kakaraha to do this vakya vistara using vibhakti. So Ramaha kada pathati, Ramaha panchavadane. Same. Adhyapakat jnanaya hastena pustakam Lakshmanasya pustakam pathati. So this way you are coming to standard 7. So you are completing all 7 major vibhaktis.
ये आपने क्या लिखा है? पंचवादने 5-7 क्या लिखा है?
पंचवादने.
हाँ हाँ पंचवादने, ये आपने 5th 7 क्या लिखा है?
नहीं मतलब we are doing this journey from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, and 6 to 7.
हाँ ठीक है, वादने is time, so you are the question here is kad, isn't it?
Yes, kada, kada or kutra.
kada.
Who, what?
Yeah.
Kah, ka. Then kena saha. With what? Means what tools are you using? So this is called karta, karma, karana. Now we called as a fourth called sampradana.
I am not following now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are you writing? I am not following.
These are vibhaktis, sir.
And what is this? Who? What?
These are sapta kakaraha to ask a question to understand vibhaktis.
These are just those kim kada. That's isn't it?
Huh?
This is what you have been telling, huh? So,
These are sapta kakaraha. What we are doing right now, we are doing vakya vistaraha, sentence expansion using.
Satkakar means kim kutra kadi kada. This is what you are talking about, is it?
No, whatever I am writing right now, that will call as a sapta kakaraha right now. If I'm say kaha, ka, that will be first question. If I'm putting as a kim, it will become as a second kakaraha. Sapta means 7. So there are 7 questions that is written on chronological order. Third question, kena. Then Ramaya. For Ramaya, Sita, Ramaya. I'm putting this question. Kena, Karta, Karma, Karan, Sampradan, Apadana, Sambandha, Adhikarana. So, from where? Whose? When or where? Kutra or kada? Let's not put here. Let me go to Sapta Kakaraha very quickly. So Kutaha, that will be Panchami. Kimartham, that will give you purpose. Kutaha and Kimartham. Is this clear now? See, if you can able to understand this saptakakaraha, 7 types of question to expanding any sentence. So if you have any kriya, any verbs, I am just to give you any root verbs called pat dhatu. So what you will do, you will said, okay, from pat, I want to use in Vartaman Kala, I'm using for first person, or I'm using for what we call Prathama Purusha, he, she, it, or Ram. So I'm said, okay, it will be as a ti pratyaya ekvachana. So I'm putting from patha to pathati. Then I will start asking this question from 1 to 7. So I will say, who is pathati? Kaha pathati or ka pathati? That is going to give me standard 1 first step. It is okay, Ramaha pathati or Rama pathati. So my first layer of sentence making that has karta and kriya is finished. Very simple sentence. So you are clearing round number 1 of Vibhakti 1, that is called as a karta Vibhakti. Now I want to go into second phase
What?
of Vibhakti, that is what or kim. So Ramaha patati, that sentence I already have. So what I'm going to ask, Ramaha kim patati. So once I ask that, it will give me object, say, and that pratipadikam plus pratyaya. So Ramaha pustakam pathati. So this pustak vatta pratyaya, I'm passing number 2. So karta I'm passed, I'm going to number 2, that already I understand. Now I want to expand my sentence with karana vibhakti. I have this Ramaha pustakam pathati. Ramaha kena saha pustakam pathati. So Ramaha hastena saha pustakam pathati. So what is tool Rama is using? If he's using mobile, is using some smartphone, is using some Kindle, whatever tools, or just using basic other things. So ena pratyaya. So pratipadikam hasta, that is pratipadikam plus ena pratyaya. It's become hastena. Hastena. This
So
will
this is a tool. This is the tool through
this
which
is a tool, yes.
through which he is studying. Okay, means he is holding the book and
Completing
studying.
action, yes, completing action. So I'm saying kena saha pathati. All questions are always asking to verbs, that action. So say aham or Ramaha pathati. Ramaha, okay, first we don't have any karta, right? So that is why we are starting this vibhakti. So pathati, someone is pathati. So say kaha pathati, so Ramaha pathati. Ramaha kim pathati, so Ramaha pustakam pathati. Ramaha केन सह पुस्तकम पठति, रामः हस्तेन सह पुस्तकम पठसि. So right now, okay, we are in number 3. Now let me go why or kimartham he is doing this kriya. So aya pratyaya, pratipadikam vatta aya or artham, both are okay. Okay, artham also you can, because that is arthan. Sampradan is called artham, purpose. So Ramaha Jnanaya or Jnanartham, both are okay. Jnanaya or Jnanartham pustakam pathati. Kena sah pustakam pathati? Hastena sah. So Ramaha Jnanaya hastena pustakam pathati. Okay, you are past 2 and when completed number 4. Let me say kutaha, from where he is studying this. So I said at pratyaya kutaha. So acharyat, from teacher, from scholar. He is studying, so he's not studying very basic fundamental things. He has very genuine scholar, guru, master. From where? So whatever, because we need to understand quality of this verb or action, what he's doing. He's pathati, but I want to measure this quality of this action. So first I can from where I can understand quality of action. Who is karta? Who has done this pathanam? So say Ram. Oh, Ram ha pathati. Okay, done. I will not ask any question. But
माने
someone else, yes.
है तो वो अध्यापक से पढ़ रहा है.
हाँ,
किससे
so
पढ़ रहा है?
adhyapakat is source. It's a source from where this action is coming. So that source is required.
Right. किससे पढ़ रहा है? जैसे मैं किससे पढ़ रहा हूँ? मैं भूषण जी से पढ़ रहा हूँ.
हाँ, from where or from whom? Yes, where? Sorry, whom?
हाँ, हाँ,
Yes,
that's
yes,
what
whom?
हिंदी it will be किससे. Fine.
Kasya. Now I want to understand whatever that book or whatever object you are reading. Whose book is that? So I said Lakshmanasya. Or I will say Bhagavad Gita Yaha. Bhagavad Gita Yaha. So, okay, any pustak he or she is reading? No, it's a very genuine divine book. Is called Bhagavad Gita Yaha. Sambandha. He is reading. That is, there is a sambandh, there is a relationship between this pustakam and what type of pustak he is reading. That is also important.
लक्ष्मण की किताब.
लक्ष्मण की किताब पढ़ रहा है या भगवत गीता की किताब. को काकी, ठीक है ना. तो नो नी ना. सो इन सेम इन को की का. सो लक्ष्मणस्य, लक्ष्मण की किताब या भगवत गीता की. किसकी किताब पढ़ रहा है? तो भगवत गीता की, रामायण की, योग की. when or where, kutra, kada, pathati. That is also important. That is final step. So it's a pratyaya, rame. So a pratyaya. So panchavadane. Panchavadane Ramaha pustakam pathati. So this way you can able to understand all this sentence. So that way
आप एक जरा एक छोटा सा हाथ से लिख के दे देंगे. ये जो प्रतिपादकम जो थ्योरी है उसमें कौन सा कहाँ पे which प्रत्यय is being used where against each vibhakti. Can you just write it and put it on the screen any time now or afterwards?
No, that is fine.
Please. Yeah. Although I've written it, but still.
Right now we are only focusing on akaranta pullinga ekvachana. Ramah ramam ramena ramaya. Ramat sya rame एक, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. कर्ता, कर्म, करना. These are Sapta Kakara. And these are questions you need to ask. Only this thing, if you can able to remember and digest, all Vibhakti Prakarana is going to over. So our homework will be just create sentence of each and every Vibhakti with different kriyas. So every like a first Vibhakti 10 sentence, karma 10, karana 10, and use different ask the same questions and do the expansion also. So just to start with a small sentence and then expansion also, that the same way we have done by using saptakakaraha. So use that as a sentence also. So just to start writing and all these 10, we need 10 different verbs. So first, your journey will be starting with this verb or root verb. And this root verb, you are going to use how many? 10. So say for example, you are using pat, khad, and etc. So your first sentence will be karta sentence. So you need to use pat and then use karta Ramaha. Ramaha pathati. Now I want to go to second. So I will ask a question again. Ramaha kim pathati. And in the same sentence, you will say Ramaha pustakam pathati. Now I will go to third. Ramaha kena saha pathati, and you answer. So only this you are writing 7 for this pat dhatu. Then you will use this khad dhatu, but also for khad dhatu, that subject will be different. The Ram will not going to use. So you have different combination of subject and verbs also. And object you already have the different object also, because object will be different, because for pat dhatu combination will be pustakam, but for khad you are not going to write down Ramaha khadati, Ramaha pustakam khadati. So that will be already something new will comes up in a picture. So this is your homework, and once we will do that, we are going to conclude our session.